Hey there, Sleyvas here, back with another episode of Penumbra Overture. In the last episode we found this fancy generator room, and of course, like expected, it does not work yet. So hopefully in this episode we'll be able to activate that. We're gonna head into the room where there is a dog on the other side of the door. So it should be interesting. I can already hear him. I can see him. Just like everything else down here, it's old, decaying, and not working. Well... Oh, I wonder if I can drop this down there. And then it'll break open. How? Oh, maybe there. Let's see if that'll work. Is it small enough to fit through there? No. And I'm not strong enough to lift it. That would make sense though. I could just lift this. Oh, okay. Let's see if my theory works. Well, maybe it worked. Can't see anything. Ah, there we go. Now we got a working battery. Okay. Junk. Okay. Should be all set. I'm gonna save. Let's start this up. Check the fuse box. Oh no. A fuse. That's okay. I've got one. Let's try that again. Okay. Perfect. Now I just gotta figure this out. Let's read those instructions again. Connect and confirm secondary flow by turning appropriate flow off. This is a 1. This must be a 2. Okay. Secondary flow is up. Turn on cooling system to avoid overheating. Release excess steam. Okay, cooling system. Cooling system. Release excess steam. Begin grease flow, ensuring leakage is minimal. Turn main valve. Grease flow. Main valve. Okay, let's see if that worked. No. Okay. Secondary. Yeah. Maybe this is water, steam, grease valve, primary. Success. We did it. Hey, that sure is loud. I mean, it's a generator, which is, that's fine, but I'm just happy I got it. Alright, now I'm sure there's enemies everywhere. Huh, maybe not. Okay, cool.
Good day. Good day, can you hear me? Well, I hope that your ears are working better than your tongue, so that you might use them to listen to my words. You have turned on the light at the end, beginning, and middle of the tunnel, but some things remain shrouded in darkness. My Morrissey message I hope has helped, but what you need now is to the wall hole to the right of the fence. Oh, go now, there is no time to explain. Well, in fact, time is one of the few things we have in abundance down here. What surprises I've spoiled by such catty curiosity.
Beyond the fence to the right, there should be a hole to get further into the mine. Okay. So beyond that fence there. I wonder if I can use the radio. No. Now, there was a Morse code message on the radio in the last episode, and what I wrote down was 5738. Oh. So that's where this part comes in. Let's try this. 5738. It worked. Go away, dog. Go farther away than that. Yay, we did it. I knew that staircase would have came in handy. Would have come in handy.
My memory is like something with a great many small holes. We shall be needing to perform some minor demolition work so that we might one day meet again. For this task, we shall require the use of a large, earth-eating metal monster, and that monster is thirsty for juice from the place where things are kept. By the way, you can call me Red. It's not my name, you understand, but I am sure you will agree it is a name rather similar to a cardigan. Fetching when worn correctly.
Oh, there's a dog. Okay, I think we gotta get up there. Good. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Huh. Okay. So you're just gonna follow me forever then? Maybe he'll lose interest after a little bit here. Or maybe I have to go back through that door. A little bit of time to cool off, then we'll head back in there. Hopefully he's not right there. Okay, I think we're good. We dropped off some containers from up there. Nice doggy! Maybe I can fight him. And this should do some damage, right? Let's try it out. Oh yeah. I am just getting my ass kicked. Huh. Okay, cool. I'm not that far behind. It's like right on the other side of this crate. Okay, so I could either go down the hallway there or down that hall there. So I think I'm gonna go that way, once the dog goes that way. Sneak this way. Leave this open just a bit. I'm sure I'll be needing it. Auxiliary shaft, tool shed. We need to go to the place where things are kept. Tool shed is where things are kept. We need to go to the tool shed. Cement mixer. Mix. Ooh. there be a saw. And dynamite. Oh, Xeno Report 66B, Phase 9, Anno 9002, Anno Domini 1992. Domini? Domini. Filed by Chief Attending Xeno Officer for the eyes of the leading installation officer only. Leader. Unlike the other findings, 66B appears to be of manufactured rather than natural origin, and so warrants additional interest, and, need I say, security. The bulk of Substance 63 was discovered only 6 yards from where Artifact 66B was buried, and appears at least in part to consist of a solidified form of 63, with a number of operable appendages. The artifact emits a low level of light from a seemingly inexhaustible energy supply, suggesting its origin is indeed as was suspected. Of course, the ramifications of this fact are clear and appropriate measures are already being taken. Progress in becoming enlightened as to the purpose of the device, if indeed it served a purpose in the traditional sense at all, has been slowed. Following protocol to the letter, I assigned my secondary officer to the artifact on Phase 7, only for him to go missing the following day. He eventually returned to the site from a previously uncharted area of the mines, presumably having discovered a new route, avoiding the cave-ins. At this stage, you can only assume what transpired since he remains in a state of disorientation. Far be it from me to question the decisions of the elevated castle, but I am struggling to understand the necessity of conducting standard scientific testing in this case. I, of course, have full faith in the abilities of the research team, put together and sent here by my immediate supervisor. I simply wonder whether their time might be better employed on the main site. Nevertheless, it is comforting to know that the actions of every member of the organization are carefully choreographed and controlled by those far outranking myself, both in stature and wisdom. And with this in mind, I feel fully justified in filing an official request for further manpower. We have already lost a number of workers to unforeseen events, largely while engaging in the studies mentioned earlier, and further investigation of the area calls for volunteers to carry out tasks altogether too hazardous in nature to risk the well-being of more elevated organization members. In particular, the tunnel system above the secondary site requires immediate cartography. Cool. Okay, so I got a saw. I can saw through wood with it. Well, that was wood. I need to start thinking straight, though, I guess. Storage. Oh, cool. Here's a map. Fuel shed is where I just was. Storage is where I will be going. And where was I before? Power room. E-panel, that's kind of where the dog was. That door there is where the barricade was. Right there. Right where the tip of the hammer is. So, the saw might be able to cut through the barricade depending on what the barricade was. I didn't actually see that. Let's see my notes. Not notes. To-do list. Found a gate door leading deeper into complex, but it's barricaded with a piece of wood on the other side. Need some way to shift it. So if I could put my saw in between the gate doors and cut that in half, that might work. But we'll head to storage next and see what's in that area.
Those holes in my mind are increasingly gaping. You cannot breach the inner sanctum of the place of storing. The entryway is blocked. So what if the squashy material between my ears is squashier than most? I may not be perfect like a hanging picture, but my words are wise and backed up by time. A pox on both your brain cells. Try as I may, you must think that I deceive you with my admittingly cunning ways. As far as my eye has seen, our rocky grave extends, and yet you cast away my hope like you would a puppy freshly rolled in its own feces. I hope that your warped sense of morality is better company than I, because now it is all you have left.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Sometimes my emotions are like a disobedient pet. Uncontrollable and often rolling in shit. Better safe than sorry, they say. But I think we are both sorrier than we are safe. A tunnel lies between a nearby watery cave and the place where things are kept. Take the second right from the closed door, and you will find what you seek.
Okay, well, he is a bundle of joy. Second right from the locked door. Oh, okay, where the dog was. Good. I may have to run for my life here. Depending on where that dog goes. Let me just hang out in the middle of this tunnel here. Cool. Second right. So, not this one? No, not this one. This one. Okay. I think this is what he meant. Uh-oh. That must be the tunnel leading to the storeroom. It's pretty high, though. Oh. Looks like a hook for a ladder to go. Ah. Eh. Eh. I don't think I'm strong enough to do that. What kind of altar? Okay, there's a save point here. The man still clutching, still looking for what? Before him lies metal jutting awkward from the earth. A hatch, a portal, a hole, a door. Unfamiliar text. Who are these figures huddled around? What secrets are hidden behind the faces of men? Felt something that time that I didn't feel before, but I'm sure it's always been there, as if a small part of me is still trapped inside the artifact. Okay, cool. So it looks like some kind of excavation, although not like any mining operation I've ever seen. I don't know where that mist is coming from, but I don't fancy getting any closer to find out. Okay. I wonder if I should use these boxes. Is that the gas making that noise? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty close. See if I can get this up there now. Okay, progress. Aha. Oh. That looked a little odd. Okay, this looks like a spider. I've got no choice but to move on. Whatever's made this tunnel its home clearly made it unstable as well. Nothing lays eggs that big. They're leathery, so it can't be mammalian. Most likely amphibious or insectoid. I really don't like the way that they're moving. Oh shit. Okay. Good. Okay, I'm gonna try killing them now. Wow, that did not work. Wow, I suck at this game. Alright, and I think I'm going to end this episode here. Those spiders are kind of annoying. Maybe I'll just avoid them and run past them if I can. But thank you for watching. In the next episode, we'll head through this creepy tunnel and figure out what's past there. So, hope you join me next time, and see ya.